Hello, this is Azanar, coming at you with another episode of Knights of Honor. In this episode here, we're going to continue our war with France, and we're just going to see how it goes. I'm going to move into the north here, take these provinces, and after that we'll see what the situation is like and what we need to do. Having given Pamplona trade agreements, I'm not necessarily excited about the prospect of having to attack him in the future, as he may take some of the territory that we want for ourselves. But for the moment, I'm just not going to worry about that.
My liege.
What we are going to worry about is making sure our armies are up to strength. We're missing an army of Normans here. I'm not particularly thrilled about that. But what do you do? Oh, interestingly here. Interesting.
A new construction has been finished, sire.
Looky here. Our cleric turns out to be a spy. What should we do with him? We're going to torture him. Couldn't stand it, so he's dead. And we won't find out who it was who put him there. But, oh well. However, this seems to have created a problem for us. Some of our provinces will now have nostalgia.
Yes,
I'm not going to worry about that. That hasn't necessarily been an enormous problem yet. We're going to bring Tybalt here. We're going to completely regroup these armies.
On the road again.
And it's time to get back to the war with the French. We're going to move these armies back south. At the same time,
My liege.
after Tybalt gets in here, we're going to move him and Reginald
What is your will?
towards the coast.
Political.
And we're going to begin taking it to the French. We're not going to neglect to look at our economy. Cornwall can still produce tackling and wine for us. Very much want to do that. Mercia. We're going to upgrade to the hostel. No, you should have checked earlier to see if we had that or not. I'm not going to be completely broken up that I didn't. I'm going to use these books in the meantime to educate my merchant, just to eke out a little more money.
Yes, my lord.
Now you may wonder why I'm not going to bring in another cleric. I don't want to bring in another cleric. They might very easily be a spy. At the same time, a new marshal might be a spy as well. So we're very much just going to use what we have for now. Gonna wait till we get enough money to put our kingdom power back up to 5. We took a hit to that a little earlier. We don't want a trade agreement with this guy. He may move into the territory we want soon. Just want to keep our options open. 5 kingdom power, our economy goes back up to 460.
Yes, my lord.
And for some reason, Reginald did not go under the sea. Okay, here we are. We're going to move these armies to the north to Friesland, and we're going to begin our drive. None of these 3 provinces has a wall. It's going to be quite easy to drive through them, depending what armies are in our way. But the fact that France is now at war with us, Pamplona, and Lotharingia means that he's really, really stretching himself in terms of his armies. He may very well be very weak in the areas we're going to go after here. I'm going to upgrade this hostel in Cambria. Now if we go here, you can see that some of these provinces have this golden anchor. That means they have an admiralty and the ability to bring in an exotic resource. And exotic goods cost money exponentially. So we don't want to necessarily bring those in before we have the economic base to support it. However, very quickly here we should be able to do so. Now, clothes is one of the goods we're going to want to bring in. We're going to see Anjou. Well, seeing that clothes can only be produced in Anjou, it looks like we're going to add Anjou to our list of provinces we're going to take. This is something we weren't going to do before. You can tell because I raided this province to hell.
Moving on.
But seeing as how it's the only place we can get that trade good, we're going to throw ourselves at it. Since we're taking Anjou, we might as well continue ourselves and take Aquitaine. Now you can see this war, in terms of our aims, is quickly ballooning into more than we wanted. However, that's not really a big problem.
What is your command? For honor,
We're going to attack Friesland first. Afterwards, we're going to deal with this local
we have
rebel.
problems with the
Local
foreign
rebels
population, sire.
who win, especially those who win battles, are an enormous
A new
nuisance.
building has been built, sire.
Because when they win battles, they gain skills, and rebels who are very skilled and very good generals are obviously much
Yes.
more difficult to dislodge.
Political.
As well, we have rebels in Brittany at the same
Sire,
time
yet
we're
another
taking on
enemy
Jew.
town.
Huguet's army is almost completely unscathed, though, so we're going to send him back to
What is
Brittany.
your
I'm
command?
going to move Guillaume just to check. His army
Move
is quite
everybody
strong.
out. You
Going
will
to
not
upgrade
regret
logistics here.
My sire, we took yet
This
another
battle has
enemy
gone
town.
quite well. We're
Right,
going to
my
move
liege.
both of these armies out,
Move
and we're just going to
everybody out.
immediately
For
attack this
honor,
rebel.
Attack.
We don't want to give him chance to get away. We want to hit him very hard. You can see, however, his army is only peasants, so he's not necessarily dangerous. However, it is quite important to deal with him right away. Mongu of the Khazars has the largest army, you say?
Yes.
Well, I find that quite believable, actually. Oh, it looks like Leon has destroyed
Yet
Cordoba.
another glorious victory, sire.
We're not going to upgrade anything in East Anglia anymore. Friesland we're not going to hold. Normandy, we're not going to really bother putting any more money into this province. We could build a bulwark, but most likely this province won't even be sieged again, so whatever. Lotharingia has lost the war with France.
Political view.
They lost Falls. They have agreed to a royal wedding and vassalage. France here just not being nice, cutting Lotharingia right in half. Falls, however, is a province that we have no real interest in, so it's one of those things that it's like, what do you do? As you can see here, France has -5 kingdom power. They're actually hurting quite a bit from what's been going on.
What is your command?
Home, sweet home. What is
Very
your
much
wish?
like that.
We are on our way. You will not regret this.
Now, we have some extra money and a lot of piety, so I'm going to actually immediately take over this province.
We are on our way.
At last. Marching.
We're going to pull
Let us
in, just make
restock
sure
the
our
rest.
armies are completely
We are on
outfitted.
our way.
What is your command? Move. Move. I will
And
go.
we're going to offer Germany Friesland. This will make him really, really happy with us.
We have built
We're
a
not
new
really going to
building.
utilize that for anything. At least not at the
I am
moment.
moving.
But it's
will
not
go.
not a bad thing. Now we're going to move these armies straight for
Political
Flanders.
view.
My liege.
Now what I'm going to do, as much as I
Queen
can
has
now,
given birth
is
to a
actually
healthy
very much
child.
abuse this mechanic here. We have lots of money. More money than we're actually really using right now. So it's not a bad idea, in a sense, to try to speed a couple things up. Just going to build Strathclyde normally. Not really going to rush anything. Anjou, there we are. We're going to take over the town's authority.
What is your wish? I will crush these peasants. Yes.
Sire,
We're gonna look here. Now this province here seems to be quite underdeveloped. But what was it again that we needed here? I believe it was clothes, yes. We need a weaving mill and a dye's workshop. The weaving mill will come from a hemp field, but right now we're first going to build a dye's workshop. This province, no we are not. We're going to build a hostel first. It's going to give us some more workers, and then we are going to go after those buildings.
Yes.
Oh, I see, because our armies were technically still in Germany. The Fatimids were really happy. The Fatimids are friends with the French, and I'm going to assume... Oh, they're at war with Germany, yeah. They have a non-aggression pact with Hungary. And an alliance with the Khazars. The Fatimids are definitely an interesting bunch.
What is your command?
Definitely a very interesting
A new
bunch.
construction has been finished, sire.
More local rebels here. I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to hit Flanders hard. French are coming in to relieve, but they're basically wasting their time. He's going after the local rebel. That's kind of stupid. Oh well. I'll take the stupidity of the enemy any day.
Yes.
What is your command?
Now, Huguette, we are going to move towards Anjou.
I feel
Once
wise.
again, your armies have managed to conquer a new province.
For valor.
Attack to the castle.
My liege. I obey.
Now, this is going to take 5,800. Oh, we easily have that much money. We're just going to immediately take over this town, jump into building a dock.
Sire, we have won a battle.
I obey.
We're just going to do a little bit of mop-up, resupply, and continue our drive. This is the part of the campaign where things can tend to balloon very exponentially. You can get quite big quite easily. However, if you don't take the time to adopt populations and really set up your economy and really set up your foundation, things can very, very quickly, very, very easily completely break up
Sire,
anytime one of your leaders dies. Or even worse, as can happen as well, is assassinated. Those things are incredibly damaging to your country. As well, if things happen that bring down your kingdom power, low kingdom power and instability in your country will also cause a number of those things to happen. They want to give us Friesland. We just gave that to them. He wants us to attack Lotharingia. We actually might do that right away here. Both of the territories that Lotharingia holds are territories we have designs on, being Savoy and Lorraine. I mean, Alsace, sorry, and Lorraine. But it's not a goal of ours right now. As well, you should never, ever in this game declare war on somebody or do anything because another nation asks you to. Especially when, like, oh, we'll give you a province. Give me one province for attacking your enemy. Well, no, you should attack your enemy. You should do that. You know.
Warm food at last.
Don't immediately involve me in your
Yes, my
designs.
lord.
That's why you never,
On the road again.
almost never want to have allies. Now, for the story of the game, for your own enjoyment and stuff, you may want to have an ally and have it be part of your playthrough that you stick with that ally, that you're really good friends with that ally, you know, stuff like that. But, well, apparently Lotharingia decided that they don't want to wait for us to declare war on them either.
Political view.
Good enough for me. I think what we're going to do here, and it wasn't in the cards or the plans earlier,
Attack.
but we're going to do it.
Political.
We're just going to completely finish this. We're going to finish off France, and we are going to finish off Lotharingia.
Yes. Lay siege on this castle.
Starve the castle.
Political view.
They're both at war with us. They're both weak. There's no reason to hold ourselves back or to stop. We're just going to completely finish this. After that, we're going to need 3 more provinces here, fighting Italy and Zirid by the looks of it. But we're just not going to worry about that right now. We're going to finish the enemies at hand.
Sire, once again, your armies have managed to conquer a new
We have
province.
rebels in Champagne. That's fine. I don't mind.
For honor,
We'll deal with them quickly
attack.
enough. We have won a trade route. Salt. Ah, here we go.
The kingdom
Crop
advantages,
rotation.
sire.
Very good. We tackling, which is coming. Close, which we are working towards.
A new building has been built, sire.
What is your command?
Okay, we're going to deal with the rebels there. We're going to accrue some skill
You will
points.
not regret this.
We're definitely going to seize over this town immediately. Lithuania wants a trade agreement. Why not? After Tybalt is done dealing with these rebels, we're going to bring him back and we're going to head east into Lotharingia. This is a slight issue. Can we build units
We
here?
have built a new building,
No
sire.
sword unit. Templars. Oh boy. Chainmail workshop and a swordmaster smithy. I wish. Templars are easily one of the best units in the game when it comes to swords. We're actually just really quickly going to build a swordsmith here. Having 10 workers, this is going to go quite quick. We're going to wait until we can do this. And we're just going to out-equip him with regular swordsmen.
A new building has been built, sire.
Aquitaine, we do not have enough piety to seize, but that's fine. We now have 4 admiralities. Okay, there we go.
Back to the castle. Now that I am more skilled, I
A
want
new
raid.
construction has been finished, sire.
Moving up.
What is your command? I am leaving the castle.
What is your will?
We're now going to
We are
move
on our way.
Guillaume and Huguet towards Orleans.
Political view.
And we'll move our armies here. Then drive down here, drive through there. And we'll be completely in control of the former territory of our former enemies. I may actually, after this fight, quick war with Italy and Zirid for the last 3, and then deal with these guys up here with new armies. In fact, I think that's exactly what I will do.
Sire,
We have a new
present
prince
you
coming.
the royal family.
Quite good for me. France is going to offer a ransom. Always take free money. Especially from an enemy that you're already kicking the crap out
What is
of.
your wish?
Him getting an army back isn't going to change the result of anything. Even when he had armies, we've been mopping the field with him. So you might as well take the money that he wants to give you.
Enemy troops have crossed our borders.
France is moving into Champagne. Clement, he is weak. Good for him. Oh, he's going to move to Falls. He's trying to defend himself. Luckily for us, we don't care about Falls. However, I don't necessarily like that the Germans are moving in this direction, or at least I assume it's the Germans. I guess I could be wrong.
Yes, my lord. Let none
Yes,
enter
let
or
none
leave this
enter or
castle.
leave this
What is
castle.
your wish?
Now our swordsmith is very nearly done here. As soon as it's done, we're going to grab a swordsman and we're going to drive hard east towards, where is it? Lorraine?
Political view.
Interesting. Falls is fine. It's not necessarily a
We
bad
have built
thing.
a new building, sire.
Only -3 kingdom power. France appears to be attempting to stabilize themselves. We're going to build our swordsman. There we go. Guillaume, I'll just tell him to lay siege for now.
At last.
We're going to move these
My
2
sword
upwards
on
towards
your
Lorraine.
wish. Let none enter or leave
And
this
once
house.
Huguette here reaches Orleans and brings his troops to bear, we're
You've
going to
built a
storm the
new
city.
building, sire.
There he is. There we go.
A new
Destroy
construction has been
them.
finished, sire.
Ah, good. We have tackling now. And I was building in Cornwall. Cornwall, yeah. We're going to build an admiralty here. Might as well. Champagne. I wanted you for some reason. What was it? Ah, yes, it was salt. I believe we have that already.
The kingdom advantages.
Yes,
sire.
we only need clothes to get this one, and then our exotic goods to double our
A
merchant
new
gold.
I have learned
Sire, we
more
conquered
now.
an enemy province.
What is your command? For valor,
I will
attack.
crush
Foreign
what is your
loyalist
peasants?
dogs are rebelling.
What is your
The
wish?
rebels in Anjou. Very quick journey
Warm
for
food
Huguette.
at last.
Orleans, we're just going to seize it.
I am more skilled now.
We can build swordsmen. Great. That's fantastic. Fill up with something.
Political view.
Now you can see that very quickly here we have beaten our enemies down very... almost to the brink of destruction.
Empire is
There's
growing,
nothing
sire.
they can do
We
against us at
possess
this
one more
point.
town now.
Ah,
It's almost
I
a
am
complete
skilled, madam.
afterthought that they will be able to stand against us now.
Political view.
Just waiting now for our piety to come up enough.
A new construction
And here we
has
go.
been finished,
Caesar
sire.
down. Now we don't want falls, but we don't want France to survive. So we're just going to move ourselves
Warm
Enemy
food
troops
at
are
last.
marching through our
straight
land.
down.
My liege, for valor, attack.
Lorenz actually is being really dumb.
What is your wish?
Actually, he's
Warm
not being
food
dumb at
at
all.
last.
He's going to try to take back
yes, my
Champagne.
lord.
Good for him.
For honor,
We're
attack.
going to go deal with that.
Political view.
What is your command? For
The
the
foreign
crown.
loyalists are on the rise.
Ah, rebels in Champagne. Even better. After we deal here with the issues in Champagne, we are then going to move
Yes,
over to Falls.
I am
But
going.
for now, I'm going to take a break here. This has been this episode. Like this video if you liked it. If you really enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.